Hello, babies. Audio Jungle.
Hi babies. I don't know if you can hear me or not. I'm not gonna talk too loud, so hopefully you can hear me. Debated on making this, or even if I'll post it. I'm not sure. Right this second, I'm okay enough to pick up my phone, but I am in a massive flare today. I kind of felt it coming on. I kind of knew it was going to happen. I'll have a story time on that whole situation later, but some stupid shit went down and it rattled me, and I knew that I was going to get sick from it because stress brings it out, and so does heat. So I come out of the air conditioning today to go to dinner with my husband, and we get to the restaurant. I feel fine, and I get a drink, lavender lemonade, which I probably shouldn't have got, but I did, and I think that maybe triggered my stomach, but the body pain wasn't really too bad today until I took my first bite of food. And this happens to me a lot, and I don't know if it happens to other people with fibromyalgia, and I'm sorry if I slur my words and stumble. My brain doesn't work really well when I'm in a flare. I go into a fog, and that is real when they say that you go into a fog. Like, I could be in motion doing stuff, and 2 seconds later I look like a zombie, and I look like I don't know where I'm at, or I completely forget what I was gonna say. It's strange. Like right now, like, I kind of forget where I was going, but I never realized that fibromyalgia and having weak insides would be so debilitating. And it's not the shitty part. I get to have good days. I do. Not a ton lately, but I do get to have good days. So there's that. One thing I don't get is notice of when I'm going to be sick. We went to one of our favorite restaurants in town. Their food is always amazing, and today it was amazing. It tasted amazing. And I literally took 2 bites of like chicken veggie soup, which was fantastic, and then a bite of chicken nachos, which was good. It was amazing. Their food is always good, but the second it hit my lips, I didn't feel well. I felt overwhelmed with pain in my body, and like I was gonna get sick. So I sat there for a minute. Sometimes I can kind of fight it off, take a couple sips of water, just try to relax, get through the moment. Sometimes I really have to power through some stuff so that I don't like vomit in the grocery store or Walmart, because my body and my muscles completely seize up on me. and do what they want and make me want to collapse. Like, I literally, we got our food, I took the first bite, I disappeared to the bathroom just to make sure I wasn't going to get sick. But I always get that watery feeling in my mouth regardless of whether I'm going to or not. And I know what my body's doing because I've been through this so much now. So like I hung out for a minute and I kind of sucked it up and I was like, all right, wash my hands, go back to the table, see how I feel when I sit down. And I just was not able to eat another bite without probably getting sick. Like, even though it tasted good and the food was good, like, my body was instantly rejecting it. It was a little warm today and I was in the cool air, and then I went out in the hot air, and then I got in the cool air of the car, and then I got in the hot air to go to the restaurant, and then sat down in a cold place. So by the time my food came, my body had been ravaged by its heat sensitivity, basically. That's happened since I've been in high school. I've had issues with it. And they probably thought like I was just making stuff up or whatever, but be like a certain time of day, like I would feel like I was gonna like just blow chunks everywhere, and horrible stomach pains. And I've had like arthritis kind of symptoms for years in certain parts of my body, and the carpal tunnel in my hands is pretty bad, to the point where I'm probably going to get braces again soon because it's just like stupid. Like, I can't really move them. I feel like a T-Rex a lot of times. I'm just kind of curled up like this, and I don't want that kind of life. It sucks. Luckily I live in Oregon and I do have a couple options for medicine, but I don't take painkillers and I don't ask my doctor for them, and they don't like to give them out here, which is kind of the shitty part, because when I do have my flare-ups with the fibro and my whole body feels like it's been run over by a truck or like a wet rag squeezed out, like my bones are sore, I feel like they're twisted up, my guts hurt, and I get horrible chest pain, close to my heart, and they keep saying everything's fine with that, but it still scares the shit out of you. It's still not fun. It's still like, still in the back of your mind, everything. So like 15 minutes ago, I was laying here writhing in pain, and there's nothing that anyone can do. People want to help me, they want to make me feel better, but there's nothing they can do. I'm kind of at a loss right now. Insurance is expensive, and having pre-existing condition that I know is lifelong with this fibro, and it's only gotten worse, is scary. It's scary, and people don't want to like cover that shit. Like, our medical system is super effed up, and even when I have insurance and I have a really good doctor, some of these flare-ups get so bad to where I can't control my muscles and I shake. I like shake really bad. And I can't sleep, and when I do sleep, it's night terrors, and I wake up sweating through everything at least once or twice because of these dreams. And they go on all night. When I go back to sleep, they go with me. And it sucks. It's hard to get through, and it's mentally taxing to have to not only deal with pain every day and not want to feel like a burden and not want to bitch about it, and the pain here and the pain there that you like don't even mention or talk about to like normal people. Like, you talk about with spoonies because they get it. They have invisible illness and it sucks. One day I might look really pretty and I might be able to wear my makeup all day long and I'm going to have a fantastic day. And my life looks like cherries. But then there's the days that you don't see where I'm literally writhing in pain and shaking uncontrollably to the point where I have to go to the ER because the pain is so intense and I feel like I'm being stabbed through the heart. I'm doing this because I just want to reach out to more people to let them know what we go through, how we really feel, and to meet those other people for support, because those are the people that really understand. Like, there's so many days we want to be doing a whole lot more for ourselves in our life than trying to lay and heal. It's depressing as all. And yeah, that's where I'm at right now. I hurt. I got really sick earlier, and I didn't even really have any food in my system. Like, I literally had 3 bites of food, so that was that. And I'm just really hoping that I can sleep decent tonight and not wake up constantly or even once to get sick because I have such pain. That would be lovely. I'm sorry if my fan bothered you or my husband's phone going off, but he's painting and probably doesn't even realize it's sitting back here. But, I wanted to share this because it's one of the rawest moments. Like, I feel the pain creeping back, and it's water makes you feel bloated and not good, and like even vitamin water is a little sweet, and I need to water it down. I can't really keep liquids down, and you look like me and you try to go to the ER, and people can say it's different all they want because they themselves, that particular person, might be different and not judgmental. There's so many judgmental people, especially when you're in pain and you have to go to the ER and you don't look like you didn't have a leg cut off, you don't have a stab wound, I wasn't shot, oh, you just have stomach pain and you got your period, oh, okay. Like, they don't give a shit. They don't. But I look at you and I tell you I could take ibuprofen at home if it would work, if it would stop me from dry heaving and throwing up and not being able to walk because I'm so weak. And you treat me like a meth head. It's fucked up. And I'm over it. So, I know I'm a freak and I draw enough attention to myself being fully tattooed. But look forward to a hair change. Something fun, but definitely a lot more natural, because I'm almost 40 and I am tired of being talked to and treated like a 19-year-old who's naive to this world because I have green hair. Like, seriously, F off. F off. You either love me, believe me, love me, support me, or you don't. I'm pretty blunt and honest, and that's just the way I do things, so love you, babies, and I hope you have a better night than I did.